What's up everybody, Jesse here, and in today's podcast discussion, we'll be covering the recent news of the Rainway app possibly coming to the Nintendo Switch, which would allow you to play your PC games on your Nintendo Switch. But before we get started, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this podcast, T-Blocks. You may ask, what is T-Blocks? Well, T-Blocks is a unique t-shirt subscription service where you choose between an awesome licensed shirt or artist-designed shirt delivered to your door every month. Prices start at just below $9, with a 12-month prepaid price that goes down to below $7 a month. Licensed shirts include designs from Disney, Marvel, DC, HBO, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Naruto, Star Wars, and many more. My first shirt was an awesome, officially licensed Zelda shirt, which, as you all know, we focus on Zelda a lot on this channel. So if this is something you would be interested in, please subscribe to T-Blocks with the promo code JesseTBX for 10% off your entire order. Details and links to everything can be found in the description below. And with all of that out of the way, let's get started. Our next news story comes from Go Nintendo. It says, Rainway filming some sort of promo video for the app on Nintendo Switch. And they have an update with some tweets here from Rainway, which is, today's the day, we can't wait to share our vision of Rainway with all of you. And then next is an image of day one is almost done, even more cool stuff tomorrow. Now, Go Nintendo says the Rainway gang continues on with the project, and it seems like they're filming a promo video for the app. As you can see, the Switch is going to be a big focus of the video. Also worth noting, the team behind Rainway says that Nintendo has neither confirmed or denied the app's appearance on Switch, but discussions going on and things are working out well. Now, to clear up some confusion, what is the Rainway app? It is essentially, in the same way the PlayStation 4 can stream games to the PlayStation Vita or computer, or even your smartphone if you have the right kind from Sony, the Remote Play app and the Nvidia Shield can stream games from your PC along with certain other tablets. The Rainway app will allow you to not just control your PC from your Nintendo Switch, so using it as like a remote desktop, but can also allow you to play your games from your PC and stream the video to your Nintendo Switch through the internet. So, this essentially means whatever third-party games come out on the PC that doesn't come to the Switch, like the Call of Duty games, Battlefield, or the other like just intensely demanding games that the Nintendo Switch just wouldn't be able to run, you're still going to be able to play those if you have a PC powerful enough to do it. And from what we've seen from the pictures, the Nintendo Switch, with them filming this commercial, the Nintendo Switch is one of the big focuses on this, because with the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, if the app comes to those systems, you can still play a lot of those games on the PlayStation 4. It's really the Nintendo Switch that's missing out. So, yeah, like, the question here is, like, is Nintendo going to allow it? Would Nintendo want you to be playing Call of Duty or whatever else, Grand Theft Auto, from your computer on your Nintendo Switch without?
You know, 5 years ago I would have said no, Nintendo's too stuck up and they wouldn't do it. But now, I don't know. Now I wouldn't have thought, if you had told me 5 years ago that Doom would be on the next Nintendo console, I'd be like, you're nuts. But here it is, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I have no idea. They are taking me by surprise at every turn, so.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting if this does come, because at the moment, like, Nintendo doesn't have YouTube, Nintendo doesn't have Netflix, it has Hulu, which is great, but it's like, this opens Nintendo up to literally every single game that they have ever released through emulation on the computer. If you can set the Rainway app up to control your computer, and you're emulating Wii U games, you're emulating 3DS games, retro games, Super Nintendo, even Sega or other consoles. Like, you're opening it up for people to control all of these games. And that leaves Nintendo in a way that's like, well, you know, obviously buying a game from the virtual console store and playing A Link to the Past directly on the Nintendo Switch would be a better experience than going through the hassle of like emulating it from your PC and then streaming it to your Switch. But if someone's like, instead of buying my 10 favorite retro Nintendo games, I can just stream them from the emulator that I already have. I think that opens itself up to a bit of controversy, and then it's like, not only can you use it to play games, but the Netflix app, the YouTube app that's not on the Nintendo Switch, someone can use the Rainway app to go in their computer and then stream YouTube from their computer. Like, it's a huge hassle to get YouTube to work, but it's still something that I assume people can do, because the Rainway app, again, doesn't just let you play games, it allows you to remotely control your desktop from the interviews and stuff that I've listened to from the company. So I wonder if Nintendo's going to have like strict restrictions, and that's why we haven't heard if it's going to be released, if they're in favor of it, if they're against it. We haven't really heard anything definitive, and maybe that's because they're trying to work out a way that it couldn't be used for that it would have to, like, it'll only play games if it's going through Steam or something. So maybe it's something like that, so there isn't any of the controversy from someone using it to, like, you could theoretically use your Nintendo Switch to stream your computer emulating another Switch.
True. I don't know why you would want to do that, but
yeah, like, that's,
I can see it now, someone emulating their Wii U version of Breath of the Wild on their computer and then playing it on their Switch.
Like, and, I mean, obviously the Wii U emulator is already out, but like, if a Nintendo Switch emulator comes out, you could, if you're that type of person, just buy the Switch and then you could play all of the Switch games off your computer. Like, it just creates a world of controversy, which again is why I think there's like not a definitive yes or no just yet. But what are your thoughts on this Rainway app? Are you for it, against it? Is it something you would use? Like, if there's a price tag on it, like $5, $10?
Well, I don't do a lot of PC gaming. Not a whole lot. So I don't know how much I would use it personally, but I can definitely see it being really useful, especially because, like you said, we don't have Netflix or YouTube on the Switch, even though we had it on the Wii U, which is, I don't know why they just bring it to the Switch already.
The 3DS
but,
even.
Yeah, the 3DS does have both Netflix and YouTube, I believe. And yet, I don't know why the Switch doesn't. But the Rainway app, I just, like, I don't know how much I'd use it, but, like, I really love the concept. I just think the concept is really rad, you know? I don't know. I really like the person in this, their tweets about it. I really like that person's hair, but... No, I just think the concept is really cool, and I would love to see it come to fruition in some form or not. Like, I don't know how much I'd use it, but the idea is cool enough that I'd like to see it happen, so...
Yeah,
that's me.
I think it... I don't know, like, it's... In a way, like, if you're a die-hard Nintendo fan, it would be cool to play some of these games on the Nintendo Switch. Like, the cool factor is there, but if you have an expensive gaming PC that can play these games anyway, then why would you stream them and load, like, you buy $1,000 or $2,000 gaming PC so you can play these games and make them look amazing. And with anything that streams over a network, the quality is going to degrade a bit, especially if you're playing it on the 720p screen. Like, if you have a gaming PC that can run a game in 4K or 1080p with ultra settings, why have it stream to the Nintendo Switch at 720p and then, like, a lot of the quality is lost because of the like downsampling and everything. So it's an odd situation. Like if I am playing a computer game, I might as well just play it on the computer screen or plug it into the TV and play. But
yeah,
like in the same situation with the Wii U or the Switch, if the TV's already taken or you don't want to be in whatever room your computer is in, then it is nice that you can stream it over internet to your Nintendo Switch. That way you can play it while you're watching a movie or something. So that's an interesting side of it, but I don't realistically see myself using it more than maybe once every couple of weeks if it does come out.
The videos on this channel are funded by supporters on Patreon like you. If you're a fan of this channel and would like to join on videos, receive shoutouts, watch videos early, have your questions answered, or have your topic discussed on our podcast, please consider supporting on Patreon for these and many other rewards for just $1. Shoutouts for this video includes Link Use the Triforce, Rusty Caulfield, Lovable Christy, Give Time 15, Shadow to Us, Robbie Morgan, and Lunarium. I want to thank all of you for everything you have done to help support this channel.